Hello there. Today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas. I'm going to be reading Genesis 14. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Araha, king of Elazar, Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of the nations. That was that these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Bersha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, and Shemedber, king of Seboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zoar. All of these joined together in Vale in Siddim, which is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Chedorlaomer, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Chedorlaomer, and the kings that were with him smote the Rephaims in Ashtaroth, Carnaim, and the Zuzims in Ham, and the Imims in Sheba. Ooh, that means 7. Carithium. And the Horites in Mount Seir to El Paran, which is by the wilderness. And they returned and came to En-Mishpat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites that dwelt in Hazezon Tamar. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, the same is Zoar. And they joined battle with them in the vale of Siddim, with Chedorlaomer, the king of Elam, and with Tidal, the king of the nations, and Armaphel, the king of Shinar, and Aroach, king of Elazar. 4 kings with 5. And the vale of Siddim was full of slime pits. And the king of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountain. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their victuals, and went their way. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelled in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelled in the plain of Mamre, the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and the brother of Anar, and these were the confederate with Abram. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own house, 318, and pursued them to Dan. And he divided himself against them, he and his servants, by night, and smote them, and pursued them to Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot and his goods. and the woman also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer, and the kings that were with him, at the valley of Sheva, which is the king's table. No, which is the king's dale. And Melchizedek, the king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed them and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of the heavens and earth. And blessed be the Most High God, which has delivered your enemies into your hands. And he gave him tithes of all. And the king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the persons, and take the goods to yourself. And Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hand to the Lord, Most High God, and the possessor of heaven and earth, that I will not take from the thread even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not take anything that is yours, lest you say, I've made Abram rich. Save only that which the young man have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portion. So if that was a bit confusing, basically, this king went and captured Lot and some people from Sodom, and the king of Sodom wasn't able to get them for some reason, or I don't know. But Abraham took his servants, which he had a lot of servants, and they went and they recaptured Lot and the rest of the people from Sodom. And afterwards, the king of Sodom was like, oh, thank you, and he wanted to give Abraham some gifts. But Abram was like, no, I don't want the gifts. I don't want you to say that you've made me rich, because I've made a covenant with God or something like that, that I would not take anything from you. And we say that because Sodom was still not a good place. So that is that.